Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to our weekly lunch chat. Sarah here. If this is your first, and I've got my cup of tea, who makes a regular appearance, in my make glove, not another hat mug, vintage, not another hat mug. Hope you all are doing well. I know things are kind of weird right now. Hi, Kim. Hi, Erica. Um, Hello, Miss Jillian. Jillian's is right out there, isn't that funny? So thank you for joining me. I know this is just I'm in a funk today. I'm out of sorts, and I think it's just a collection of different reasons. What's going on in our country, hearing that VK Live in Seattle's been canceled, which I wasn't going to, but I can just let's just say it's reason number 4,312 that I'm totally happy I'm not putting on a fiber festival this spring. I can't even begin to imagine what canceling an event of that magnitude. Well, I mean, I can actually. I know exactly what it would take to cancel that, and how horrifying it is for all parties involved, not just the vendors who were hoping to make money, but for the people who've already had to cancel because they knew it was going to put them or their loved ones at risk, and for the event organizers themselves, who are now facing who knows what kinds of cancellation fees from their venues and their vendors, not the vendors like we think of in the marketplace, but like the vendors who help put the event on, food providers, or security, all of that stuff. It's a mess. It's just a huge mess, and have a massive economic impact on, even as the if this stuff, this coronavirus stuff begins to have to be handled in some form that makes it so that we can kind of get back to our daily lives, that trickle down economic effect, it's going to be lasting. um, I'm worried. I hope that it has no impact whatsoever on the Rose City Yarn Crawl this weekend. I hope that people still feel confident enough to get out, and do it the right way with clean hands and being careful and taking care not to get out if you're ill. But um, those shops and those vendors, they need you to go shop with them. I need you to come shop with me. I can tell the traffic is lighter than it typically is this weekend, just because we normally have so many people stopping here in Hood River at our shop on their way to the RCYC. And we just saw our first people. It was a group of three, and it's Friday morning, and it's just it's hard not to feel a little bit disheartened and worried for what's to come. So, gotta come up with maybe some new ways that we can support people. Like ordering online through our website. Shameless plug. Or through any vendor's website. I'm like Erica. I saw that you're gonna post your bags um, on your Etsy shop. So everybody can go check out Ink Bags in her Etsy shop, because all of that product that she's prepared now for selling needs an outlet. So, anyways, tough times. I know a industry conference I'm looking to go to at the end of April. They're already canceling, and I'm just thinking, okay, great. There goes my non-refundable airfare. It's just it's tough. This is going to be a very interesting year. So let's close down that talk. Hi, Rosemary. And as you can see, I am wearing my finished Rose City Yarn Crawl mystery shawl, designed by Marie Green. And I love this. It's so fun. I'm going to take it off and hold it up for you. I got my yarn from a Portland shop because I wanted to support a Portland. And so I got this great, this is Duchess of Dye Pot's layered fingering, and I got this from Cindy at Pearl Fiber Arts. So here it is. Oh, isn't it fun? It's kind of like a sampler. You've got stripes, you've got lace, you've got mosaic. And I did do, if you've noticed, if I did an extra repeat in the last mosaic section here to make my edge a little bit more. Um, and I had plenty of yarn to do that, so I just thought makes sense. I'll just do that. Now that I have this off, one of the comments that we hear so often, and it kind of surprises me because triangular shawls have been around now, or been, the zeitgeist for quite a while, like 10 years almost, but people still aren't sure how to wear them. So I'm going to show you how I like to wear mine. I don't much wear it as a traditional shawl, with the point down my back and over my shoulderless or sleeveless type of garment. I'm freezing. But typically what I do is I wear it more scarf-like, and I'll show you what I do. I find the center point of my triangle, which here we are, and I line that up more or less right in front of me like this. And then I take my less interesting edge, and so I'm going to call my beginning cast on area where the motifs are really short, I'm going to call that my less interesting edge. This one doesn't really have one that's less interesting, but for this purpose. And I flip that one around my neck. Out nice on this side, and I've moved my main piece so that I can get that underneath. I've got this still in the middle, and I'm going to bring my other edge around, and then I just kind of adjust to where I like. And if this has an edge that a right side or wrong side that I want to be seen, I make sure that that's got the correct side showing, and then voila. This is throwing me off because the Facebook video loop is flipping it so that if I held text up, you would be able to see it, but it's making me really confused about which way to move things. Okay, there we go. And that's how I like to wear it. So then it's kind of up, it's closed, and I just bundle this all in and zip here so that I get it up around my neck if I need to be warm. And yeah. So if you're wondering how to wear those triangles, there it is. Oh, tea. That's really good. Okay, so in further news, I am on a tear of finishing projects. Look, I have cat ears. If I put my head just right, there we go. Meow. Now it's irritating me. I gotta lean somewhere else. I have finished so many projects this week. Let me flip over to my Ravelry really quick. Basically, 5 projects finished in the last 10 days. That's right. That's right. So over my shoulder is one of them, and this is Bly. And Bly is a cute little summer cardigan knit out of the cotton yarn Lang Splash. If you are in our yarn tasting, you'll be getting a taste of that in your package, which did ship out yesterday. And neck cardigan, long sleeves. It's got a split hem right here. God, I'm having deja vu like I already showed you this sweater. I'm pretty sure I did not show you this sweater already. Oh, I just realized I wasn't scrolling through the comments. Hold on. Kim's putting blinders on and knitting. Yeah, right. Oh, love you, Erica. Yeah, shop online. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Hi, Jen. Yes, you guys. Okay, so anyways, back to Bly. B-L-Y. It's a Barocco pattern. It's totally free. So if you've got some kind of cool yarn that you want to show off, worst weight, 5 stitches to the inch, I think is the gauge. Bly is a great, straightforward, top-down, easy pattern. Yeah, so here's a skein of the Lang Splash so you guys can see how weird it is. It's really fun. There we go. Oh my gosh. There. Lang Splash. And there we go. Now it does have a little acrylic in it, and I think that's these little flags. They're encased in the cotton, but I think that's where it comes in. It's like 77% cotton, 23 acrylic. And so the flag stuff comes and goes in intensity as you knit, which is how you get this stripy thing happening here. Just really cool, really beautiful. So check that out if you're around and you want to come by the shop and see it. That's one of our new samples. And then another one that I just finished is from Marie's second book, the shawl book, Knit Shawls and Wraps. And this is Puddle Jumper. So I was inspired because Jan, who works here, she came in with a finished puddle jumper, and I remembered, oh yeah, I cast that on at Thanksgiving and then I never finished it. So I pulled it out. It's on size 10 needles. All of like an afternoon to finish it. So I got mine finished. Here it is. It's got a fun little tassel at the center point, another triangle shape, and it's got this great texture, this fabric here where you do the wrap stitch and then you drop it. So if you can see that, you've got the big wider stitches there in the silver section, and then just regular stockinette stitches in the. I used the most decadent of yarns. I used, so for me in the silver, here, that's the drop stitch area. I use the Rowan Sultano Fine. Can you guys see this? This amazing yarn. This is a cashmere silk blend with just a touch of mohair, and it's a tape structure, so it's kind of flat, kind of ribbon-like, and that really, really works well for those wrap and drop stitches so that they really show the structure of the yarn really, really well, as you can see here. And so that was my center. And then, you know, because as if that's not decadent enough, my in between sections in the plain stockinette, I did the Rowan cashmere tweed. This is hard to tell because the light is really weird in here. This is a pale pink, and then I did Rowan cashmere haze with that. I held those two together with for my puddle jumper, and it feels amazing, as one would expect for a bunch of cashmere in a project. Oh, that's also on display here. And let's see. Oh, I'm going to show you the other one I just finished yesterday. I'm going to show you guys that in next week's video. If you need a sneak peek, though, it's on my Ravelry. My project name for it is Golden Girl, and it's been something I've been working on for a few months, so some of you have probably seen it in progress. Week's video. And then Jill has been busy. I mean, when is Jill not busy, right? And she just finished up the cutest version of Cardamom Coffee. That's a hat you probably all know and love. Fun colorwork hat from Caitlin Hunter. It's in fingering weight. How cute is that? It's got his nice little top pom-pom. And for our version, we used, for the main color, we used the Rowan Ultra Wool Fine. Great value. It's 12, 14, 12. Can't remember. It's 12 or 14, one of those two. And you get 440 yards, 400 yards. And then we used two Farmer's Daughter Eeny, Meeny, Miny Minis. So these are her 100% superwash fingering yarn to make cardamom coffee. It calls for a little more. We thought it was going to take 2 fingerings for this portion, the gray, and Jill was able to do it in 1. We had 1 left over. So if you've got a lot of fingering leftovers, this is a great hat to do with that. Oh my gosh, I have to sneeze. Oh, you guys, look at me touching my face. Oh, tell ya, the timing of this could not be worse. Oh my gosh, the pollen counts are already through the roof. I'm scratching at my nose constantly, and I'm already taking my Zyrtec daily. So, oh my goodness, my whole face itches right now. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ah, what a disaster. Jill, you're at 14 already? 14 projects? Okay, I gotta go see what I'm at. I'm at 12. I'm chasing her down. I did pull out a 2-year-old sweater last night since I had finished the other thing. And I cranked out a few inches on the body of that, and I'm stoked to finish that up. I just need to find 3 more skeins of yarn that I've stashed away somewhere for it that I can't find right now. Hi, Alexandra. See you on here. So, okay, so those are our 3 most recent FOs here at the shop. Jill's got 1 more that she's putting the buttons on right now. So next week you'll get to see the one I finished yesterday called Golden Girl in my Ravelry if you want a sneak peek. And then we'll also show off Jill's other one that she's working on out there. She's putting. So I was going to give you guys just a little peek of what oh God, the lighting just goes so weird in here sometimes. I'm sorry about that, you guys. It just all went bright. Oh, Marie! Hello, are you at the airport? Oh my gosh. Hello. Okay. So I was going to just show you, if you don't know what our yarn tastings are all about, I was going to give you a little peek because we have some extras here. And so this is basically what it looks like. This isn't all of them. This is just all I can hold in my hands physically. This is what it looks like when you're doing a yarn tasting with us. So you get these cards, and we wind out a minimum of a 6-yard sample. If it's a lighter weight yarn, we usually put more than 6 yards on. I say that all of the samples are 6 yards, but a lot of the lighter yarns that have. So this is kind of what it looks like here. And then, so it's enough that you can swatch with, play with a little bit. And so we send you just this massive package of 20 of those. And then there's video made where I talk about each of those yarns. They're organized by weight, and then you can swatch with them as you're listening to the video, watching the video, try things out. I talk about projects they'd be good for, and I give you some links to different ideas and things like that. So that's what it's like if you partake in one of our yarn tastings. It's a lot of fun. This time around, we did a option where you could get the full half skein of each of these yarns, and we had 4 people do that, which I thought was really fun. Thank you guys for trying out my new experimental idea, but I think they're going to be really pleased. It was a big fat 2-pound package full of half skeins. I mean, one of the yarns in our tasting this time is the Tosh Work Sport, and it's a 200-gram skein. So if you did the half tasting, you got a full 100-gram skein of the Tosh Work Sport. So kind of cool. And then we have some other special goodies. I give you guys a sneak peek. People might already be getting them today. Most people probably Saturday or Monday, but Jill put in a little bit of lavender for everybody. And then we also gave everybody a 16-inch US 6 Addy Rocket Squared because they're new, and we thought it'd be really fun for everybody to get to try out a new kind of needle. And we also gave everybody a sampling of the Coco Knits flight of stitch markers. So everybody got one of each of the 5 styles of stitch marker. And then if you were in the if you're in the half skein size, you got each marker. So it was really fun to put these packages together, and I can't wait for everybody to get their yarns and start swatching. Oh, and then when they're done, they also get a 20% off coupon of any of the products that were in the spring yarn tasting. So anyways, I just wanted to give you all a little taste of what that would look like, so that maybe next time around, like say with the fall yarn tasting, you can jump in if you think you might like to do that. Let's see. I think I've kind of covered everything that I put on my little list to talk about today. I'm just going to reiterate, go support your fiber people. Shop online. Here at the store, we have in-store pickup as well. If you don't want to pay for shipping, we're happy to have your package ready to go, or even bring it to the door for you if you'd rather not get around people. So just keep that in mind. Support your people, because times are going to get hard, or it's hard right now. It's been a really slow 3 weeks. It's going to get worse. I know it is. And I just know that we're a really good, strong community, and with some reminders, we usually come through and really show up for everybody when it's important. So shop those vendors that were supposed to be at the VK Live. Oh, hi Rennie. Oh yeah, I can't even imagine what it would be like to live somewhere without a local yarn store. Oh, the humanity. Can you guys imagine? Oh yeah. Okay, anyways, take care everybody. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, be smart, and have a great weekend. I mean, if you got to stay home and knit, you know. All right. Bye, everybody.